Hey yo, today we're going over how to apply gel polish. This is my nails all prepped and ready. They have gel polish on them, just my past manicure. So it has obviously a bunch of grow out and then my previous base coats filed down. I'm applying some primer first. This is from the company Luminary. And so I applied one coat of that, and now I'm going in with a base coat of the same brand. And I'm just gonna apply a thin layer of that all over my nails. So as you're applying gel polish, you for sure do not want it to get into your cuticles. You don't want it to flood your cuticles, and you don't want to touch the back of your cuticle like at the very base of your nail. So just be sure that you are getting close, but not actually touching, or that will create peeling problems. You know, when the back of your gel polish starts to peel up and you run your fingers through your hair and your hair gets stuck under it, worst feeling ever. That's because you've got some lifting problems, and that could be partially because you touched your cuticle in the back. Could also be that you didn't prep well enough. So be sure that you are not actually touching your cuticles. And if you do, like sometimes if I mess up and flood my cuticles on one side or something, then you can just take a brush with alcohol on it and wipe it down. You could also take off the whole thing, before you cure it. You could just remove it with a cotton pad. Okay, so going in the light, that one's a 60-second cure. So it was in there for 60 seconds. This is a gelish. Also, just another base coat. The Luminary one is a little bit tricky to work with. And this time I was just testing out but it also is a little bit stronger than this gelish one. So anyway, I was just trying to speed up my manicure. And so I did the two coats together of different brands, and it worked out fine. I would say all Luminary is definitely stronger, if I had done this thicker coat, because this one I'm going in just a little bit thicker. If you have short nails, you don't need to go in with a second coat or anything. I obviously just have long nails. These are my natural nails, and this is how I get them to grow out. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. I am pregnant, and even just talking makes you out of breath. Okay. Sorry, my finger's kind of out of the shot there. But yeah, I'm just going in with a thicker coat just to help strengthen my longer nails here. And like I said, I was just kind of testing out this method, and it didn't hold up as great. I think I had a nail break, and so I would next time just use my Luminary, even though it takes a bit longer. Okay, now I'm going in. This is the color Blossom by Luxa. And you saw there I had messed up and hit my cuticle, so I used a brush to fix it. These really light pale pink colors are tricky to use. They are really patchy. So yeah, I'll for sure be doing 2 coats of this. But I've found most light pinks that are opaque are fairly patchy. So yeah, just applying the first thin coat of this all over. Doing 2 coats of this, and I cured it for 60 seconds. This is my second coat, and you'll see it looks better. once you get down a second thin layer. You always want to go with thin layers just to be, especially with your color, to be sure that it's going to get cured all the way through. This color is so fun. It would be so fun for Valentine's Day. You could put little red hearts over top. So cute. I love Valentine's Day. I will have to do some Valentine's nail art videos because you can do so many fun things. Okay, then I cured that for 60 seconds. This is one of my favorite colors, gel polish, Go Girl. And I'm using this to do my nail art with. You can kind of see on my left hand there the direction I'm going to go. So I'm just wiping this down as much as I can. I want as little on my brush as possible so that it can create a brush stroke. And I'm just going to do this at a diagonal on each of my nails. And just get it however you want it. If you mess up, the beauty of gel polish is before you cure it, just wipe it off and then try again. I love gel polish for that reason. Okay, once I'm happy with it, this is just a 30-second cure. Using some alcohol and a pad to just wipe off my work surface so I don't get it all over the place. And then I'm going to use an art gel just because I liked this color. This is by Young Nails, Orbit. And I'm just getting the tiniest little bit. And again, wiping my brush down so that you can see the strokes. And I'm just doing this next to the pink. Trying to see if it matched up with my other hand. Abstract nails like this are so fun, so easy to do the art on every single nail, which is kind of fun. Cured that for 30 seconds. Here's Alexa Burlesque, is that how you say that? No idea. Going in with a thin brush so that I can pick up whichever sparkle I want. And I'm just gonna kind of lay these throughout. If you just had like a bottle of sprinkles for any sort of craft project, you could of course just utilize something like that. You would just set them on top, the same thing. Your polish will be a little bit sticky, a little tacky before you get a top coat on it, so you could just stick it down to that layer. I'm happy with that, so now I'm going in with my Luxa Shine. This is a great top coat. Be generous with your top coats, especially when I've got something down like those sparkles, to really seal them in. You can kind of float it across rather than like doing a really thin layer. You can get a healthy amount of polish and then just kind of float it across, meaning you're not pressing down all the way. You're helping it stay on the thicker side And with a clear polish, you don't have to be so worried about it not curing all the way through. This is a 60-second cure. And there you go. I've got some oil on my cuticles. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a beautiful day. Catch you next time.